What up, vigilantes? It's hunting season and I'm enjoying myself because, you know, guns are just for sport. They were not meant for anything else. It's not like they gave anyone freedom ever, right? Yeah, it's not like they serve other purposes. They're just for sport and I'm enjoying myself. For all of the Crypto Vigilante subscribers, I would love to congratulate all of you for the over 40 winning trades that you guys have been able to take advantage of based on the research of Mr. A&W. As you guys know, those guys are badasses. They were the first to chart Bitcoin in the Bitcoin talk forums in 2010. So I'm very proud of our team and what we're doing and helping people navigate all of this crazy technology. Personally, I am not a day trader. I am more of someone that just looks at things that are valuable and buys them and holds them. I hodl. And I'm a builder. You know, I've been involved in venture capital, private equity for most of my time in crypto, helping startups source capital, not just money, but also intellectual capital and social capital, because that's what's most important. I really like team building. I really love organizational development, which allows you to build better teams and to put people in their proper places within an organization. That's the stuff that geeks me out, and that's kind of like what I used to do in crypto. But once in a while, you know, you see something in tech that just blows your mind and you have to share it with the world. As was our latest pick, which was Darrow. I'm speechless, look at me. There's so much to talk about Darrow, guys. I should do a whole video on Darrow. Darrow is phenomenal. We just had the Crypto Vigilante Summit and it was a blast. We had some of the contributors to the Darrow project with us. And we got an amazing opportunity to cross-pollinate ideas with the Darrow, some of the Darrow contributors and Monero developers like Lee Claggett, and also Ethereum entrepreneurs. As you very well know, Darrow is the privacy Ethereum. So it's like what Monero is to Bitcoin, Darrow is to Ethereum. So yeah, when we find something new, we tell our subscribers. That's our job, educate. So, you know, we've been doing this for a while. We told you guys, Dollar Vigilante, we told you guys about Bitcoin at $3. So whenever we see something that matters, something that we're like, hey, you know, this has great potential based on solid fundamentals, well, we're gonna tell you. And guess what? This Monday, we're about to do that again. So if you're not a TCV subscriber and you want to get into it, if you guys want to know what the heck this new pick is, well, become a subscriber. But I need to make sure you guys know something very important. I'm not a day trader, like I told you guys. We have, in my opinion, the best day traders on the planet when it comes to crypto as part of our team, right? But that's not my forte. You could either be an investor, a trader, everyone's different. And what we do is try to, through education, try to put out the knowledge necessary for you guys to make those decisions on your own as to whether you're a day trader, whether you're an investor. That's your prerogative, and that's something that you grow with over time. People make the mistake of thinking that they're gonna just buy something that just came out into the market and make money right away. That's not how this works. You can't go into crypto with that mindset. Like Mr. A says, money moves from impatient minds to patient minds. You have to be patient. Whenever we put out a report or any pick or anything regarding anything in crypto, you guys need to read it. Because you would only be doing yourself a disservice if you just picked something up and just saw the name, the ticker symbol, and bought it without even knowing what the heck that was. We know that people have done that in the past, and we find that extremely stupid. You don't do that, especially if you're a novice, especially if you're just getting started. At the Crypto Vigilante, we do technical analysis, right? We follow the markets, right? That's normal. fundamental analysis, and this is really what we're talking about here. When we put out a new pick, we're saying based on research in regards to fundamental analysis, this new thing that came out in 2008 called Bitcoin is awesome, and maybe you should buy some, right? At $3, right? That's the type of, but well, what is Bitcoin, right? Well, you have to study it, you have to read it, you have to understand what it is. And then the next step is the know-how. How do I actually work with this technology, right? And you have to juxtapose that to your own circumstances in life. Where are you living in the world? What are the laws in your jurisdiction? Do you live in a place with ultimate freedom, or do you live in a very tyrannical, communist, fascist dictatorship? Like, what is it that you need? Who are you? Take a step back. You just don't buy things. So you have to understand many things about crypto before you get into crypto. How do you actually work with this technology? What is cryptography? We teach that at the Crypto Vigilante. I don't know of any other newsletter that actually takes the time to actually teach what we call operational security, which regards all aspects of how you as an individual use this cryptography in your day-to-day life. And especially how to use your cryptocurrency and how to save your cryptocurrency, how to safeguard it, how to own it, how to, what does it mean to have your money in a non-custodial wallet? What does it mean to have custody of your funds? What is a private key? What is a public key? What's a privacy coin? What's a transparent coin? What's a surveillance coin? What's DeFi? What's a shit coin? What's a promise coin? What's a token economy? There's so many things that we talk about. So if you just sign up because you want the latest pick and you buy it, you could be putting yourself in a lot of weird situations. And I'm afraid that I'm gonna have to make these videos every time before we put out new research, because there's people out there that are, excuse the language, they're pretty dumb, and they want the market to revolve around them, and they don't even understand themselves and their needs as an investor, and yet they want the market to do as they please. So I'm a little out of breath. Yeah. Man, this is a steep hill. Holy shit. I'm out of shape, guys. Well, I'm not where I want to be. I'm almost there. Yeah, so crypto is a set of tools, that you could use and you can fit into your own personal life. Some of them will give you privacy, some of them will give you returns, like DeFi. Some of them will allow you to build. So for example, Daro allows you to build in ways that I can't even fathom, because it's a protocol that once it launches, it will allow you to build things that are truly censorship resistant. What does that mean? I don't know, let the market decide. I just know it's there, and it's something that I'm eager to see what entrepreneurs end up doing with Daro. So I just got done with the CoinGeek conference, and it was a blast. I didn't go because the state of New York is tyrannical, and there's no way I'm gonna ever go to a tyrannical place. I'm actually allergic to tyranny. I can only be in places where people are decent, and where they don't apply any sort of martial law, or even if under medical pretenses. So I didn't go in person, but I was on stage either way. I was televised in, and I got to talk to a real cool cast of people. The video should be coming out, if it hasn't come out already, on our channel for you guys to see the panel discussion. But overall, what I want you guys to know is that crypto is just barely getting started. All of this madness of institutional money going after BTC is great for all of us. It gives us time to actually build on solid ground. If you like BTC, well, good for you, but as you very well know, I don't like BTC. If I want a privacy coin, if I want true privacy, I'm gonna go with Pirate Chain or Monero. You guys know that about me. But if I really, really want to build on Bitcoin, I'm a big blocker. I want to build on chain. And BSV is the place to be for that. And I love it. Hence why I was at the CoinGeek conference. Guess what, guys? A lot of people in the past have tried to censor me for being vocal about about the Bitcoin that I fell in love with. Fuck you. I love Bitcoin because Bitcoin allows me to build on chain. And it's always been what I've been saying since day one. I remember, look, I was part of the Bit Angels, and I was around the guys that created the DApps fund, which, you know, it was just experimental stuff. I thought it was pretty cool. It was, you know, I love the guys. They're great. Like David Johnson and them, Michael Turpin. I love it. They're great guys, great guys. But I never agreed with them because they always wanted to build outside of Bitcoin, and it bothered me, man. And it was like, how do I explain this to them without being rude, right? And, you know, first there was Mastercoin, and then right around the time that Ethereum came out and they were announcing this thing called Ethereum, I was like, all right, I'm gonna have to cut ties because I want to focus on building on Bitcoin. Bitcoin allows you to do everything you see in the whole altcoin market. So that's what I did. And then Jeff Berwick and I were like, you know what, the most important thing is education. And you know, one of my heroes, Ed Bugos, that's what he hammers all the time: education, education, education. And that's why we started this, because people need to be educated. And so, yeah, Bitcoin allows you to do everything you want to do. Bitcoin in its original design. You can do anything you want on Bitcoin's original design. The only thing you can't not do on Bitcoin's original design is have an anonymity protocol. That's it. But for every other use case on the planet, Bitcoin can serve as that one global ledger to keep everyone accountable, even bureaucrats, governments. So, yeah, I had a blast at the CoinGeek event. It was very beautiful. Shout out to everyone that put it together. I know it's a lot of hard work. And it's crazy because it's crazy to me how there's such a... I'm not going to get into it. Fuck it. But it's just crazy to me. Just let people fucking build, man, however they want to build, right? If you want to build on chain, well, now's your opportunity to build on chain. BSV will only be successful if people build on chain. If people don't build on chain, then Bitcoin's original design is dead. So make sure you build on chain. I mean, it's the best incentive structure, the best. To me, I call it a magnificent symphony of economic incentives. That's what I call Bitcoin's original design at scale. If you're not building on Bitcoin's original design at scale, dude, if you're not even looking at it and you're building on Ethereum or you're building on EOS or Cardano or Tesos, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you really need to understand Bitcoin. Most people in crypto don't understand Bitcoin and what Bitcoin is truly capable of. And so they just let themselves be caught up by any BS that anyone tells them. Like, actually research all sides of Bitcoin and judge things and people by their proof of work. Does it work? You know, okay, so, and that goes back to fundamental analysis, right? When it comes to BSV, we actually lowered the allocation at the Crypto Vigilante because the market is still very immature, and we have to look out for you know, we have to be as objective as possible. And the vast majority of people in the crypto space are still very immature when it comes to crypto in general. You know, they chase after dogs and it's crazy. So it's when it comes to building, if you want to build as an entrepreneur, you have to look at BSV, definitely. If you want to build something privacy oriented, like a smart contract, get ready for Darrow. So there you have it. There you have it. You have the light and darkness that I always talk about. These are just tools. All tools can be used for good or evil. So will there be negative use cases of Monero, Pirate Chain, Darrow? Yeah, some people are assholes out there and they will use it for evil. Will there be negative use cases for Bitcoin Cash, BTC, and BSV? Yeah, definitely. There's assholes out there that will use them for evil. You know? So if you build on anything, make sure you don't find yourself in the Nuremberg trials of the future, if you know what I mean. You have to build things of actual value. And I think the incentive structures in Bitcoin are such that you can build things of value. And only those things of value actually will be profitable and will gain a network effect. So, speaking of things of value, I want to talk to you guys about Pirate Chain. Look guys, Pirate Chain is cutting edge cryptography. Pirate Chain has been dubbed by Ian Grigg as, well, the technology behind it, zero knowledge proofs, as exotic cryptography. And it is exotic. It's very new. It is for that reason that we need, if you're part of the Pirate Chain community, you need to stop hodling so much. If you care about privacy and you want to contribute to research, then you should go to the description below and donate to help the Pirate Chain community in their endeavor of peer-reviewed audits. Why is this important? Well, it's important because all of crypto revolves around this. It's the free and open source software ethos. We need this. We need to verify the code. Even if the code looks amazing, you still need people to verify it. You can't just trust that the code is as good as it is. No, you have to actually have third-party audits. And the Pirate Chain community is doing that. So if you go to pirate.black, if you go under donations, you will see a link to the peer-reviewed audits. Make sure you donate. It's important for everyone. If you care about privacy, this is probably one of the most important things you could be doing right now. What makes Monero valuable? It's not just a badass technology that it composes Monero, but Monero, what it has is this strong adherence to the FOSS ethos. And that's why it is the privacy community per excellence in all of crypto. They take their peer review audits serious, and they're constantly reviewing everything. The great example of this was RandomX by Howard Shue, right? And we saw how there were 4 independent peer-reviewed audits for RandomX before it was ever implemented in Monero. I'm not gonna name this next coin that I'm talking about because they don't deserve any attention. There's a shitty privacy coin. It's not a privacy coin, it's a shit coin trying to be a privacy coin. And what they did was that they took RandomX before the peer-reviewed audits came through, and they adopted it into their network, and they claim that, oh my gosh, we were the first to implement RandomX. No, you idiot. You're the first one to implement it incorrectly. The Monero community didn't do that. Well, yeah, it was, you took something created by Howard Shue, which is a Monero developer, Monero contributor, and you call it your own. But then again, you didn't even go through the proper procedure of having a peer review audit. You didn't even wait for Monero, for the independent audits of Monero themselves. So that's the stuff, man, that we're dealing with, right? And that really, the people in the Monero community need to be very much listened to, because that community understands the value of the FOSS ethos. And if you want to compete with Monero, you really need to step up your game when it comes to peer-reviewed audits. The FOSS ethos is like your God in privacy, and if you don't follow that to the T, then you're falling behind. I don't care if you have like a proposal to the market that has an incredible technology that has never been seen before. No, it needs to be peer reviewed. So that's why we need to complement zero knowledge proofs by default at the protocol level with this peer reviewed audits. Jeff Berwick already donated a ton of money. Mr. X has already donated. The whole team pretty much has already donated to the pirate chain audits. We need you guys to also step up your game and make sure that pirate chain is audited, because this is, you know, these things don't happen without your contribution. It's not like the Monero community just pulls money out of their back pocket. That doesn't exist. It's actually their community that, if you go to the CCS, getmonero.org, I think that's the website. Will be in the description below. You will see for yourself all of the peer-reviewed audits that the Monero community has done throughout history, and all of the proposals right now. But that's a culture that we have to promote within all privacy projects. That if you like privacy and you like this privacy coin or this privacy community, you need to contribute to the peer review audit ethos of that is proper to engaging and making sure that these technologies are safe. And this is not something that you do just once. This is something that you do all the time. It's ongoing. Because there's always something that has to be peer reviewed, guys. Without peer review, we have no cryptocurrency. We really don't. So it's a big deal, guys. It's a big deal. So again, that's pirate.black, and go to the donate button and you'll see the endeavor happening right now. Last I heard that some of the goals have been met. So the audits are starting within Pirate Chain, which is awesome that these audits are starting now, which is real good news. But again, you know, I don't blame Pirate Chain because it's brand new technology. It's very new. It's very new technology. And well, proper due diligence is happening now, which is really good. We have a lot of things in store for you guys in the future. We're going to be announcing a lot of cool things that I want to check with the team first before letting you guys know. But we have a lot of cool offerings so you guys can educate yourselves better in regards to this crazy crypto space. Yeah, we have a lot of cool things. And I think I don't know what else to say, guys, other than peace, love, anarchy. Stay free. Don't let the megalomaniacs get to you. Like the nomad capitalist says, go where they treat you best. Get away from tyranny. It's not worthwhile sticking around tyrannical places, giving them your energy. Get out. Get out. Seek freedom. Peace, love, anarchy, guys. Bye.